Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to be uploading another video. It's a new year. This is the first video of the year. Woo! Okay, so I'm super excited. As you will probably hear in this video, there's a lot of new exciting things happening for me and my family. So I'm sharing that with you guys in this video. And it's gonna be a very raw video of me doing my hair and then showing you guys or talking to you a little bit about the makeup that I did today. So I don't show the makeup look, but I do show how I do my hair and how to achieve these loose waves. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And while I do my hair, you know, I share the little tea about what all is exciting, what exciting things are happening for me right now. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. And don't forget to give this a thumbs up and comment any questions or concerns. If you want to know how to achieve these loose waves, just keep on watching. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and start with my hair today. I most of the time do my makeup first and then my hair, but today I just decided I'm going to go ahead and do my hair first. And ignore my child. We just kind of woke up and we're getting ready to leave. So I have a lot of things happening this month. So I'm actually gonna go back to work. Oh shoot, I'm actually gonna go back to work tomorrow, and I've known that I was gonna go back to work for the past 2-3 weeks already. I kind of knew, so like ever since then I've been like thinking about it and I'm like anxious. So I'm like, oh my gosh. And so tomorrow I go back to work, which I'm so excited about. At the same time as I'm like, kind of like, you know, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go back to work type of attitude. Like, I'm happy, but yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, here we go again. But anyway, I'm really excited. And then also we have a lot of other stuff going on. There's a lot of exciting news that have been going on in my life. Exciting things, not news, but exciting things that have been going on in my life, but I just don't want to talk about it because they haven't completely happened just yet. And the only thing I'm sharing with you guys is about the job, because that's already gonna happen tomorrow, so that's out of the way. I really don't like to talk about things that I'm planning for the future, just because I do I do believe in that, you know, the more you talk about it, it's less likely for it to happen, just because of the bad vibes that, you know, people out there might have. So I just like keep it to myself until it happens, sort of. So I'm so excited to share the upcoming news eventually, but for now all I can say is, you know, that I'm going back to work, which is something I'm a little bit excited about. I don't plan on what's it called? Why did I say that? Forget it. I'm like, I don't know where I was going with that, but my mind is like all over the place right now. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing today. I'm gonna get ready on here and show you guys how I do my loose waves, and then also I'll be doing my makeup. I'll probably speed through it because I've done my makeup on camera a lot of times, so I feel like it's unnecessary for me to like do it again. Just because right now I still use the same routine, it's the same thing, so I feel like that would be boring to you guys, so I'll probably just skip through that part. But while I do my hair, I will talk to you guys about, and I probably should have done my makeup first just so I wouldn't look like trash the whole video, but it's whatever, you know, this is me, whatever, so it doesn't even matter. So to start off, I do like to straighten like the top part of my hair, just because I don't curl it. Because it is supposed to be a loose wave. You don't want it to be like curled, like all the way up to your scalp, you know what I mean? You want it to kind of be loose. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna like straighten it out from the top. And this is what I have done forever. The only times that I'll like curl it all the way from the scalp, literally, is like when I'm gonna go to like an event and I want it to be like curls, you know, from all the way up here. And for it to look a little bit more put together, and of course for it to last a little bit longer, because by the end of the night they kind of tend to go a little bit, they kind of go down a little bit, so by the time they do go down, it's just like kind of a loose wave, so it works out, you know, it lasts us longer. And I feel like I have this music playing in the background and I can't barely hear it, but I'm sure the video will catch it, so I'm just gonna stop that, and hopefully they don't copyright me for the videos my child is watching in the back, because I have no control over that right now. But you guys, so let me tell y'all another good news that I've gotten this month, and I can share because obviously it already happened. I forgot about this one. I am super excited because for years I have been wanting like my grandparents to come to the US from Mexico, and they have never like set a foot in the US. So like I'm super excited because they finally got their visa approved, so they're gonna be coming soon, and I am so excited. It's gonna be their first time here, and I'm like super excited. I had prayed for this for years and ages. I had been like repeating it over and over throughout my whole entire childhood and life. I've been like, I want them to come, I want them to come. Like my biggest dream is for them to come. And like they had applied like twice already before in the past years, but they didn't give it to them, so they sort of gave up after the first tries, which they tried like years ago, like when I hadn't been here too long, maybe like 2-3 years in. They tried to come, but they didn't give it to them. So, and the reason for that is I think they try to file it on their own without any type of help. So anyway, it didn't work out, it didn't happen, so they were never able to come. And this time around, you know, as I got older, as you get older, you start researching more, and of course you know more things, whatever. So the point is that I educated myself a little bit more, and I learned that of course there's certain ways to do things, and the best way of course is to get some legal help, like from some type of like lawyer or whatever, right? So I told my mom like, hey, they should try again, but this time they should like use a lawyer, etc. And the reason, I know we're able to go to Mexico, and we do go, but we haven't been going as often as we would like, as often as I used to. So I haven't been able to see them as often. Like it's been like 3 years since I haven't gone to Mexico, and back then I used to go like every single year, sometimes even twice a year. And I would stay there like the whole summer when school was off. I would stay there with my grandma. My grandma practically raised me when I was little, from the age of like 0 to the age of I think it was 8 when I came here. So all through that, all those 8 years, like she practically raised me because my mom worked like a full-time job, and then after her full-time job she actually like did sales and stuff. She sold different types of things, so she would go around and selling after work. So I didn't really get to spend much time with my mom, and as you can see, I'm not a good multitasker here. I can be, but when I talk, like I can't concentrate. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, I didn't really spend much time with my mom. So for me, like I have huge like bond with my grandma. To me, she's like my mom. I think she practically raised me, I feel like, even though my parents like hate me to say that. Like they really do hate me to say that, and like they kind of get like low-key butthurt about it because I do say that, but that's just how I feel. And I told them like, you need to respect how I feel. That's really how I feel, and they don't like it, but to be honest, to me, I really do. Oh my gosh, I was about to do like the close-up. Like to me, I really feel like she's my mom. She practically raised me. So for me to be away from her for 3 years, like kind of like hits a spot in my heart. Like I literally do cry about it. I tend to cry about it. Like I don't cry about it like every day, you know, but I do cry about it. Like if I sit there and think about it and I talk to Fidel about it, I'll be like, you know, I wish I could see my grandma. I want to go to Mexico and this and that. And like I cry. Like I just cry because I want to see her be here. I feel like I'm not spending time with her. You know, she's getting older as time goes. You know, she's not young anymore. Like anything could happen, you know. So the way I see it, I'm like, I don't want to be at that point in time where like something happens to her and I feel guilty, you know. I don't want to deal with with those thoughts that come when something happens and you're just like, damn, I could have spent time with her, or I should have gone, or I should have tried to get her over here, or I should have, you know what I mean? I don't want to go through that. Like I want to enjoy her to the fullest, to the point where I know I'm gonna suffer really bad, because like I said, like to me, she's my mom. And I feel like whenever something does happen to her, or you know, etc., I'm gonna suffer regardless. But I feel like I will have a peace of mind of the fact that, you know, I did try my best to like be with her, spend time with her, love her, show her how much I love her and all of that, you know. And that's what I want. So but anyways, back to the hair for a second. So on the ones in the bottom, I don't really care to straighten it because they're gonna get covered by the hair on the top. So I don't really care if I don't straighten it. I usually just straighten like the very top of my hair when I'm doing it with the straightener. So it doesn't really matter on these. So if you notice that I'm not like doing the straightening part, it doesn't matter. And as you can see, these ones are so good. Like in 5 seconds, like it was completely like super curled. And I know they're supposed to be loose, but when I first do it, it turns out like this, and then at the end I will like run my fingers through them and they'll get loose, as you'll see. So for now, don't worry about it. This is normal. And by the way, you guys, I don't know if New Me is still around, but back then it was a big hype for the New Me wands, and these are New Me wands. I got them like way back when they were a big hype, and I've had them for the past years and they're still good to go. So I haven't like invested into getting new ones because they work just fine with me. As you can see, like they work just fine. They're good. They're good wands. And then I have the straightener, the New Me straightener as well, and they work just fine for me. So I haven't really invested in new ones, but they're really good. And I don't know if they're still around. I haven't heard anybody mention them anymore, but if they are, you can check them out. They're really good. And they do have bundles of like the wands and straighteners and hair dryers, etc. And they do have a really good oil that I had bought in when I first purchased them, and it was really good. I never repurchased just because I didn't find the need to, but yeah, just gonna let you guys know what I was using. So anyway, so the point is that I want to enjoy my grandma, and I'm running out of breath. I talk like so much, I know. I probably feel like, and I tend to talk really like fast when I'm trying to say so much at the same time. Like I just want to hurry it up, but I'm sorry. So the point is that I wanted my grandma to come and enjoy her, you know, just because I know it's sometimes harder for us to go over there, even though it seems like it's easier. But I feel like it's easier for my grandma to come because she does have a job. Let me tell you, I'm so proud of my grandma. She's somebody that I really look up to. You know, she has done so much, and like I wish I could tell you guys all the details, like I really want to, but it's a long story. But long story short, like I'm really proud of my grandma. My grandma is somebody that I really look up to. She's done so much in her life, and I'm proud of her. And she's always looking for ways to, you know, I don't know how to say it, like I guess ways to grow mentally. Like she's always doing something new. She does so much. Like she works for herself, she works from home, she does her at-home job, she does all kinds of stuff. Like she sells birds, I think, like these little, what are they called? Dude, I can't remember what they're called. I can't remember. I lost my thought. But these little birds, she sells like the birds themselves. She cooks them, or she sells them fresh, like freshly, like I guess killed, and she sells them like that. Or she sells them cooked, and then she also sells the huevitos, and she makes money from that. And of course, she has to like keep up with that. And then she also does like sewing. That's her like main job. That's what she's done like throughout mostly all her life. She's taking photography classes. She used to own a photography shop with my grandpa, but they closed it down because he ended up going to school and going to work like at an office and stuff like that. So she ended up doing like she does hair. She studied cosmetology, so she does hair and everything like that, but that wasn't her passion, I guess. She eventually started doing what is it, yeah, the like sewing and stuff like that, and she's done really well in that. She's like made clothing for like big companies over there. And I don't know if I've ever mentioned, but I'm from Morelia, Michoacan, which is a big city, so I feel like she has a lot of opportunity there because it's a big city. So like ahí hay escuelas como de ballet and stuff like that, so she's like done the outfits for like the ballet people and stuff like that. So anyway, she's had a couple of different things where she has specialized in. She also does like masajes. Like she's really good at doing like masajes and stuff. Like I don't know if you guys believe in this, but like, you know, la gente cuando something happens to them, like I don't know, like let's say I don't even know like how to say this. Let's see. okay, like let's, for example, if you guys have a baby or whatever, I don't know if you are Mexican, and you know Mexicans do believe in this a lot. I don't know if you know the American culture believes in that. I never really asked, but you know how like moms will be like, oh, que se descompuso de la cadera cuando tuvo el bebé, whatever. Anyway, so you would go to get a masaje or whatever. Well, she does that, stuff like that. She does, and she actually knows how to. I don't know if she did study medicine for a while because she worked at a pharmacy. So también sabe vacunar a la gente. So like people that need to get shots, you know, in Mexico you can just go get them with a neighbor or whatever. Yeah, she does that, and like she'll charge a price or whatever. So she's done like a bunch of stuff, and she's a great cook. Like, oh my god, I can't even with her cooking. Like, she's legit the best. Like, if you guys loved seeing my cooking and you guys think that like I know a lot of people message me like, oh, your food looks so good. Like, I think I really got it from my grandma. She's so good. I mean, my mom too, but I feel like it was passed down from my grandma. But anyway, as you can tell, like I feel like I'm still missing some stuff that she's done. Okay, like I just thought of something. Like a few years ago, I think like 2 years, she went back to school because she never actually like graduated. The last grade that she went to school was, I'm not even talking right, sorry. What was the grade? I think she quit school when she was like 4th grade or something like that, 5th grade. And let me tell y'all, it's crazy how she's done all these other things, but yet she hadn't like done school. Like, she hadn't actually finished school. So now that she got older, like 2 years ago, she went back to school and started off at elementary. And like that was like a bittersweet moment for me. Like, I cried. Like, I was so proud of her. Like, wow, you know, like someone that old is willing to go back to like step one just because she wants to, you know, like, I don't know, she said that it made her feel good to like go back and like try again. And like when I went to Mexico like 3 years ago, she was like sitting there doing her homework, and it was like so cute because like she was doing like elementary school work, and like it was just so adorable. Like, this woman, I swear, like she's just so, like, I don't know, she's, to me in my eyes, like she's just so perfect, and I love her. And like I said, I look up to her. She's so smart, and just the fact that she's doing that for her own, like for herself, you know, for her, because she wants to, and because she wants to, like, I don't know, I guess she wants to feel that success of her finishing school. I'm not sure if that's why she's doing it. She just said she just wanted something to distract herself with, which I'm like, why do you need anything to distract yourself with, you know? Like, you have so much to do at home. Like, and I'm not even done telling y'all, like, even though she has these jobs that I mentioned, she still manages to like clean her house, and she has a 2-story house. She has to babysit kids because all of my aunts, like all my aunts, which are her daughters, they all work, and my uncles, and they have kids, okay? And she babysits them. So she makes sure to take them to school. She picks them up from school. She brings them home. She feeds them. She does their homework with them. Just like she did with me, she's doing it with all her grandkids. And like on top of that, she's keeping up her house clean. She of course cooks for everybody because I think like 2 of her kids still live with her at her house. So she still has to like cook for them and everything. And then on top of that, she has these jobs where she's selling like the birds and the cooking and all this. And what else? She's still doing the sewing. She's still doing that, and she's still doing like the school. So like I'm like, woman, like, you know, like we're over here battling just being a regular mom to 1 child and like going to work, and that's it, and like we want to give up on life. And so when I look at her, I'm like, I shouldn't have that mentality, you know, like I look up to her. So a lot of the times I do look up to her to motivate myself to do stuff and to, I guess, to push myself to do more, you know what I mean? So anyway, I think I like talked about my grandma for like an hour already, but but it's okay, you know, like I really wanted to share that. I feel like I never really talked about that. No one knows these things about her, or my thoughts about her, or how I feel about her, except like my mom and like Fidel. But besides that, I don't think I've ever shared like how I really feel about her, so it's okay. but as you can see, like, it's someone that I really do love and I look up to, as you can probably tell. And so I'm really, really excited. I cried and cried the day that they called me to tell me that they had just been approved. Like, I was waiting for this day and I was praying, like praying hard that they let them have their visa. And I was like praying that day like so hard, and I kept telling people like, oh my gosh, like I'm so nervous, like I swear. And that day I remember I was like so anxious, and I kept asking everybody like, have y'all heard from my grandma, have y'all heard from my grandmother? Like, no, she's still over there, whatever. And then finally I got the call, and it was my grandma. She was actually the one to call me and give me the news. So it was like super like emotional for me, and like I just cried. I couldn't keep myself together. And she was like really calm. She's a very calm person about things, and she doesn't want to like exaggerate. She's never been like exagerada, so I don't get that from her at all. But she's like, she always tells me like, calm down, like it's not good for you to get overly excited, and it's not good for you to get overly sad or overly anything. Like, she always wants to be peaceful. She's like, tienes que mantener la paz on any type of situation, whether it's that you're super happy or super mad or super sad. Like, keep yourself together. Like, don't let your body take over you on an emotion. That's what she always told me. She's like, porque te puedes enfermar. Even though you're overly happy, like, don't do that to your body. Like, your body, like, it's too much, you know? Or that's her belief, you know? It might not even be real, but that's what she believes in. And she's like, siempre tienes que mantener la paz and be peaceful. Like, be happy, but don't be like overly happy where you're like crying and stuff like that. And I'm like a super emotional person, and like I cry if I'm sad, if I'm mad, if I'm happy. Like, I just cry. And that's just me. So but she always told me that, she's like, you don't need to cry about everything, like take it slow, you know. But anyway, she called me. She was super peaceful about it. She was like, you know, like, nada más te quiero avisar que si se me dio la visa. And I was just like, oh my god. And I was like, oh, I can't believe it. And I was like crying, and I was like, oh. And I was like crying. And then she was like, okay, I have to go because we're still in here, whatever. And like, she hung up, and I didn't have no one to cry with me, you know what I mean? And I was like so like emotional, and I went to cry for Fidel. Like, he hugged me, of course, and everything. But like, I wanted somebody to feel the same excitedness that I felt, but sadly there's no one that's like that in my family. I'm like the only like loca, I guess. I'm the only like emotional ass person, and like everybody else is just like, oh cool, you know. And I'm just like, dude, like my grandma's coming, like you know. But no, everybody's like super chill. And like my mom, she's just like, okay, that's good. Like, I knew they were gonna come. And I'm like, dude, like, get excited. But anyway, that's what happens for being overly emotional. You're just sitting there in a puddle of tears on your own. And that's what always happens. But anyway, so that happened, and I'm super excited. I don't think my grandpa is really coming, because he has to work. He, like I said, he works like at an office, and he doesn't want to like call off or whatever. So he said he was just gonna wait to whenever he had vacations or whatever. So I think my grandma's the only one that's gonna be coming, like in a couple, I don't even know when she's gonna come. Like right now she's just waiting for the visa to get there, and like they want her to wait until like February or March. But I'm like, no, like bring her now, like and I'm so excited because I'm at work already. So I'm hoping que, you know, she can come soon, so that since I'm already gonna be working, like I told my mom, like I don't even care, like I'm gonna pay her a freaking plane ticket myself and bring her over here, because like I want her here like right now, you know. So I'm so excited for her to like let me know when she gets her visa, so that I can like hopefully bring her over, because I'm so excited to have her here. And so yeah, that's sort of what's been happening in my life. That's one of the biggest blessings that I've ever had lately. And another one is still in the works, so I am excited to tell you guys about that later. But yeah, that's sort of what's been going on in my life. So maybe you'll see my grandma sometime. I don't know if I'll make any videos with her, but I'll try to. And I will be back to show you guys the final look. Okay guys, so I am back, and this is the final look. I'm just wearing something very basic, like always. I'm not a very fashion diva or whatever. I just wear basic stuff. This is just a basic little top that I got, I think at Ross or something, and then like my American Eagle jeans and like a belt. And this cute little furry cardigan. I think I got it at Trendy U here in Dalton. And I just I'm just putting this on over it to stay warm, you know, because it's cold. But this is the final look of the waves. This is how it looks at the end. Very loose waves, like I had told y'all it would look like. So this is the final look. I am just now gonna get Kenneth ready and then we're gonna head out. But this is the look, you guys, and I want to go ahead and share some details of my makeup because I know I get a lot of questions on the lipstick that I wear. So for this case, I mixed my Morphe matte lipsticks and the color Taunt and Virgin. So first I applied, I believe, the Taunt color, and then I went over it with the Virgin, which is a bit lighter shade. However, it was not light enough for me, so this is a trick that I use. I don't know if you guys will want to do the same, but this is what I personally do, and it works for me just fine. Just because, you guys, this concealer is sort of like a matte finish. I actually lighten my lipsticks with this. So after it dries off, I apply a little bit on the center, and I just put it on the bottom one, and then I just dab with my finger all over the bottom lip, and then I go and I kind of like go like that, and then it goes to the top, and then I just like dab it, and that helps a lot lighten the color, the shade of the lipstick. Now don't mind my little hairs going all over the place. That's usually what happens if I don't put oil. I haven't applied any little oil on my hair, so usually what I do is I just take some a little bit of my hair oil, which I've ran out, and I try to get the last bit of anything that I buy that is pricey, because you know you just can't. Yo soy bien acá ahorrativa, as you can tell. So this is what I love to use on my hair, and I get this at Sally's. It's called Plantactive, I don't even know how you say that, blend, and it's really good. It smells so good. I'm gonna go get me another one because I just ran out, and I like try to get the most that I could out of it, but it's completely gone right now, so I don't have oil as of now, so I'll probably stop by and get that and put some on my hair. So excuse those little hairs that are coming out. But yeah, you guys, that's basically what I did on my lip. Now my makeup, I know I didn't do it on camera, and maybe I should have, because usually I do like very natural tones, as you've been able to see. I usually just do brown, but today I was feeling a little bit spontaneous just because I was gonna wear black. And like, I think I've mentioned this before, I don't know, but when I wear black is usually when I will throw some color on my eyeshadow, because if I'm wearing like any other color, I tend to go to my everyday brown colors. But because I am wearing black and I knew I was gonna wear black, I went ahead and did like some pink eyeshadow, which I love. And I did use the Huda Beauty palette for this. I basically used the pinkish colors. Let me show you guys, because I know a lot of people will ask me, so let me go ahead and show y'all. So I used this palette, and then I used this color. Oh shoot. I used this color as the undertone, and then I went ahead and went in with like the peachy color and this one right here, and I mixed those for like the undertone, and then I went in with this deep pink, dark pink reddish color for the outer corner, and then for the inner corner right here, I just went back with this one and like dabbed it with my finger, you know, that usual Celine technique that I've used for ever. So that works for me, and that's what came to be. And then on the bottom, I just used like you know, a little flapper. And hold on, I actually did do something different. Okay, so for the bottom, I used this shiny reddish color mixed with that orangey color and a little bit of the red, of the little pink reddish color. And as you can see what I used to film. Anyway, my phone. So So I did that, and this is what came to be, you guys, and I am absolutely in love with the look that came out. I really didn't like plan to do this look or anything. I just popped on the color and hope for the best. That's what I do on I can't even talk. Okay, that's what I do mostly all the time. Like, I just kind of throw it on and hope for the best. If I don't like it, I take it off and try again. So that's what I did. But as you can see, the curls are just very loose and wavy, and then this is a very casual fit that I would normally wear. I usually wear something like this all the time, if not just a basic t-shirt, because, and usually I don't do my makeup to go out, to be honest. If y'all ever see me out and about at the stores or anything, siempre estoy bien, ¿cómo se dice? Fodonga, I guess. I'm always looking a mess. I usually just get ready to like go to parties or like events or whatever. I don't really like go all out when I just go out. Unless it's like a Saturday and all we're doing is going out to stores and stuff like that with Fidel and like Kenneth, then I will dress up. But other than that, I don't. And now I need to get my child ready because he is looking a tragic mess right now. So I'm going to go ahead and get him ready and head out. I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys and tell you guys a little bit of, you know, what I ended up doing with my makeup and everything. But that's it, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. You know, the more support you show us starting up YouTubers, the more content we're gonna try to upload, because, you know, we don't see much interaction and all that. You know, it's easy for us to like kind of like put it away and be like, I don't really have to upload, or like, you know, it kind of motivates us to keep it going. And I'm the type of person that if I see a local person that I personally know, I like to hype them up, and I like to like interact with them on their videos because I would appreciate the same thing. And so, and there's no place for hate, to be honest. Like, I know that a lot of like locals are trying to like do YouTube right now, and that's awesome. Like, I think we should all go for it. If that's something that is all of our dreams, then we should go for it, you know. And I feel like a lot of people want to take this as a competition, and it's really not a competition. Trust me, there's like enough people to watch everybody's videos, and actually I feel like the more that we help each other out, the easier it is for all of us to like grow together. And you know, you never know. Look at these really famous YouTubers. They're all friends, and they aren't like competing with each other. You know what I mean? Like, this could be a cool thing for everybody to be able to do, and I feel like it's better to like work together than work against each other, because, you know, two is better than one. So you guys, like I said, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down there. I will hopefully be uploading more often, and like I said, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a very raw video, so if I stutter, if I mess up or whatever, ignore it. I'm a normal human, and I really don't want to take the time to like go through this whole video because it was really long, and I just want to show you guys you know, the content without having to worry about, oh, if I stutter or if I mess something up. Like, I just want to show you guys basically a live get ready, not really get ready, but doing my hair and chit-chatting with you guys. I feel like there's no need to edit this, so I will be posting it, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So thank you guys for watching once again, and let's keep the family growing, and hopefully we have more fun videos coming soon. So bye, you guys. I hope you have a great day. I hope you guys enjoyed your holidays. I know it was Christmas and New Year's. I hope you all had an awesome time with your family and friends, and I hope you guys have many blessings this year. I wish you guys the best of the best this coming year. I know a lot of us are worried about, especially me, I'm worried about what's going on in the world right now with the whole war going on. But let's all be positive and take this chance to be a better us, a better person, a better friend, a better whatever you are, a child, mother, daughter, whatever you are. Like, just try to be the best you that you can be. And one thing, you guys, I'm gonna start doing is you know, share. I love Bible verses, so hopefully I can throw a little bit of a Bible verse on each of my videos, because that's something that I want to do, and I want to make that part of my videos. So I'm gonna share with you guys a Bible verse on my videos. I'm not sure if I'll do it in the beginning or at the end. I might do it in the beginning of my videos. I might have already done it for this one. Not sure yet because I'm about to film that part. So but yeah, I just want you guys to, you know, just hear a little Bible verse here and there. And if you're against religion, that's fine. That's just something that's close to my heart, and I want it to be a part of my channel. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it once again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.